What's up, family and friends? Good afternoon, and welcome to this live broadcast. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Life is good, of course, and you are good. Life is not wicked, and you are not wicked. But some people seem to love wickedness, which makes some also see them as wicked people. Wicked people take advantage of other people. Wicked people don't show appreciation to the good things you do for them. Wicked people wants to control your life. Wicked people want you to live the type of life they design. They want you to be like them, live like them, but your own life. So I titled this, The Wickedness of Men. Wickedness of men, wickedness of men. Wickedness of men is rooted in religion. Every wickedness of men. Just as men started or founded religion out of wickedness, ignorance, and fear. And that wickedness is what instills fear and perpetuate ignorance in people who accept that wickedness as way of life. Wickedness of men has been marked with God. Wickedness of men has been marked with religion. Wickedness of men has been marked with some culture and tradition. And many people love to have it so, because they have been deceived and accepted to be powerless people. But when you know yourself, you begin to break away, you begin to destroy the grip of wickedness of men over your life. It must start with you. Don't wait for the masses. Don't wait for majority before you will live your life. You will decide to live the good life you're supposed to live. The life you have is good. It's not wicked. The life you have is precious. The life you have is eternal. The life you have is natural. The life you have is indestructible. No one can destroy you. So, when you know who you are, and when you know what you are capable of doing, you won't depend on what men are saying or the definition of life by some men, wicked men as at that. Of course, there are good men that make good policies or make good culture, good tradition. But I'm talking about the wickedness of men, the one that is affecting us badly. There is no such thing as law of God. Every law was made by some man or by a man. Just like there is no such thing as religion of God, because men made God. Men are the one that made God. Men are the one that are making the laws or made the laws. Men are the ones that are establishing those things you call principles and traditions and culture. And if a man can make a law, if a man can make tradition, another man cannot make them. In other words, you can improve them. You can develop them. You can make them better. But religion has made many of us to decide to accept that box we are in. No, you don't need to improve it. You don't need to destroy it. You don't know. Just leave it that way. Leave it that way. Live that way and die that way. Leave it that way. That's what religion has made many people. especially those we consider to be elites or elites, as some people will call them, those we consider to be educated, those we consider to be learned, those we consider to be intellectuals. You see, they are living under the spell of religion, under the spell of God. And that's why you will see some people, they are looking for authority. When you speak factual to, they ask you, what authority? Which authority? You have to quote somebody they regard or regarded as authority for them to listen to you. Even if you're trying to deliver them, you're trying to show them something that will be of great benefit to them and their generations. But because religion has rot their brain, despite their level in society or in whatever field they are expert in, religion rot their brain, because that's what religion does. Religion is no respecter of age, race, or status, even position in society. And that's why we must deal with religion. We must destroy religion. It starts with you. All of us must not do it at once, but gradually, because the stronghold of religion is so strong that many people are scared to even touch it. Some people will tell you, no, this matter is too sensitive, it's sensitive. No, when you are awake, or when you are among the woke nation, you will know there's no issue, there's no matter that is too sensitive to be talked about. It is fear and ignorance that make some people think some matter is too sensitive to talk about, especially the matter of relationship between a man and a woman, which I can call sex. That's one of the areas religion has heaped a lot of havoc among us as human beings, as people, or as a society. Politics and religion, agree on the wickedness of men. I want to paint a picture for you or for us to consider. Let me say you're from one tribe and you went to another tribe and see a very young woman you love. I'm not talking about whether she's beautiful or not, no, but you love this woman, this young woman. She's not married, you are not married. And both of you have feelings for one another. Romantic feelings, sexual feeling, whatever feeling you call it, but it is between both of you. You have that feelings. I want to be with this person, and I feel this person want to be with me. I can read it in his eye or in her eyes. I can see how he move or she move around me. And we think we were meant for each other. I'm not talking about God now. I'm talking about nature. Nature made it to be male and female, having feelings for one another. It is unnatural for a man to have sexual feeling for another man. It is unnatural for a woman to have sexual feelings for another woman. You doubt me, even your animals will tell you that. Or your own life. Your father with another man did not have you. Your mother with another woman did not have you. It was your father and your mother, male and female, that brought you forth. Not any one God. No. A God and a goddess. One of my friends, I used to pastor him and his family in Nigeria then. But now he knows that I'm no longer a pastor and all that. But he said he's a deist. So he say he believes there is a God, but he don't believe I should use religion to define God. As I'm not defining God with anything. God, religion, belief, all of them are the same shit. You cannot have a belief in God and say you are not religious. You cannot have a belief and say you are not religious. You must be religious if you have belief, if you have faith. So let me continue with the picture I want to paint. Now, this boy and this girl, or this man and this woman, they are of age. They can have sex. They have erection. The guy do have erection. The girl or the woman do have been horny. You know, feeling like she want to have sex. It has nothing to do with any demon. It has nothing to do with any devil. There is nothing evil about sex unless you rape somebody. Nothing. If it's not rape, if it's not homosexuality, there's nothing evil about sex. Sex is natural. Sex is good. Sex is holy. Sex is not spiritual. Sex does not connect any spiritual nonsense. You say, yeah, so I used to preach soulmate. Remember that? And I still hear some people preaching that, you know, when you have sex, your soul and they are so connected. You know, it's bullshit. It's human beings that are making up all that. And that's what I call wickedness of men. Because you made up something, you shouldn't expect everybody to go with that. You shouldn't make it a law. It's a law, it's a principle. Everybody must follow. No. Shouldn't be so. So because these two people that are in love or love each other or that want or need each other, let me not use want before some people begin to run their mouth. They really need each other to satisfy each other. And you know, as usual, it's natural. The man will always be forced to make advances. And the woman will be maybe shying or running and saying, no, 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 no. And if you're a woman, stop saying, oh, men may see you as a loose woman if you just agree. No. If you see somebody you love and that person is making advances, don't prolong it. Don't try to be, let me play hard to get all that. It causes a lot of injuries to that relationship even after you accept it. Of course, you can say, give me a time, let me think about it, but don't take too much time. Because when it comes to men, time, the more time you take, another thing may be coming up. The man may see another person also that will be like you or better than you. And you develop that feeling. No man love one woman. Anyone that tell you a man, every man love one woman, is a lie. It's a lie. You are not the only woman around. And when a man have erection, it doesn't matter how the woman look. That's why you see some men impregnating their housemaid who is not even up to their wife's standard. Per se, you know how they make it. Oh, your wife is beautiful. I don't know why you are messing with your housemaid or that. Because it's natural. When the woman is not, any woman that is around, when a man have that sexual feeling, boom. Men are not like women. Sexual is natural thing. A woman can decide to stay without sex. Not that she don't have that feeling, but she have that. Just as a woman have more, can endure pain better than men. It's natural. That's why they have babies. A man cannot. A little pain in a man's penis, the man will become panic. But a woman can take it. You see her. Women are strong naturally. Maybe that's why religion decided to suppress them, to make them not see themselves as powerful people, but see themselves as powerless, depending on men. I'm not talking about maybe power to fight, power to kill each other. That's nonsense. I'm talking about power to live, power to endure pains, power to linger on, to live on. Women have that power. And that's why some of them that don't know how to handle that power, you see them, they can kill themselves just because of little thing. He broke my heart. She go and kill herself. Or she makes some decision that, you know, it will be hard to reverse. Yeah. Now this, after this boy has been making advances to this girl, then later the girl really you know, she made up her mind to be with the boy, to have the boy. And she opened up, say, come, let's have sex. Because some people believe, or some people feel sex, when they have sex, they like, you know, get closer. They can, you know, surrender themselves to you, especially women. I'm type of a man, yes, if I have sex with you, of course, I will never forget you the rest of my life. And I will not play with you. If you're a woman, I don't have sex with men. I never have sex with men, and I will never have sex with men. But women, of course, I love women. And nobody will stop me from having sex with women. I didn't say woman, women. So no matter how you interpret it, that's your version. Now you sabi. Now, because of some stupid culture, some stupid tradition, some stupid beliefs, some stupid religion that some wicked men made, they say that this man and this woman, because they weren't married, they have committed abomination, they have committed insala, they have committed a taboo. They must be ostracized, they must be sent packing out of the community, they must be sent into exile as punishment. They must leave the town. They must leave the community. Wickedness of men. A lot of wickedness of men, but I just want to focus on this one because of the time I have. Because of the law, the rules some men made, they say if you're not married and have sex, it's against what? Then you see family reject their daughter, reject their, especially daughters. That's that's the weak ones they always torture. When it comes to relationship between a man and woman, they don't put much pressure on man or something like that. But women, oh man. Women are suffering under every culture, everywhere, both in America or any other parts of the world. Women, everything, you see women, they put women down as lesser or whatever. And many women accept it that way. Because of religion, because of belief, because of culture, because of tradition, you chase your loved one away for having sex with somebody she feels she want to have sex with. If a man can have sex with a woman he wants, why can't a woman? Why can't a woman? Remember, I'm talking about single man and single woman now. When it comes to married men and women, you know, I'm expert on that one too. Naturally, I'm expert on that. And I have a lot of experience on that too. Who made that law that a man and a woman must marry before they have sex? Have you ever asked yourself that? Wickedness of men made it so. In fact, in the religious book called Bible, do you know that they value virginity of a woman than the life of a woman? They said if a man marries a woman and on the first night of sex, he finds out she's not a virgin, they should take that girl to her father's house and stone her to death. How about the man? He's the man. Man is the sun. Woman is the moon. The sun will have power over the moon. How dare you question the sun? Question this moon. The moon gets light from the sun. Who told you all that nonsense? Experts, people. Who told you the sun get light, the moon get light from the sun? Nonsense. Wickedness of men. Religion, culture, tradition that some men made up. You use it to ruin somebody's life. Oh, she's going to school. She's not supposed to get pregnant. If she get pregnant, she drop out of school. Who made such laws? Wickedness of men. You're telling me a pregnant woman cannot go to school? And must she go to school? Oh, I don't want my daughter to be pregnant. I don't want my son to get somebody pregnant until they graduate. So after graduation, then they can lose their mind, right? And live anyhow. So you are valuing education more than their life. You are valuing education more than their happiness. Why the real education is self-education. You have many educated fools today because they went to institutions set up by slave masters and learned their ways, and now they are talking rubbish. say, yes, I've seen women from the church. I went to the over 40 and they're still waiting to have sex. Yeah, it's religion. And they went through a lot. They forbid them to marry. And they also forbid them to have sex. Imagine, like in Roman Catholic Church, I think some of them have lose that grip. They forbid you from marrying somebody that is from Anglican or from another Christian denomination. I'm not even talking about Muslim now. Another Christian, but because it's not a Roman Catholic church, they say you should not marry him. Yet they tell you should not have sex. I used to ask one strong Christian that question. She never answered that. I said, so you will not get sex until you get married? Yeah, he said, yes. I said, but the Bible said, ask, you shall receive. So can a sister who is honey, she really want to have sex, can she have a brother? Let us have sex. And the brother give it to her. Is that against Matthew 7:7? He said, ask, you shall receive. So if a woman that need to have sex asks me, she will receive it. I'm supposed to give it according to the Bible. He said, no, you endure it, you pray for it. All of us, I have done that as a Christian. You know how many times I pray against sex? I have prayed, lay hands on my penis, asking God to make me not to have erection when I see woman again. Because I believe that's where we have greater anointing. Woman is distraction. That's what religion taught us. And that's wickedness of men. We need to wake up as a people. Let me stop here. But remember the picture I paint for us. Because of one stupid religion, because of one stupid culture, because of one stupid tradition, somebody have sex, two adults agree to have sex. Now you say they are bad, they are evil. You have to send them packing out of their own place. No, it's not right. It's time we fix those bullshit. Whether you call it foreign religion or call it African culture or tradition, we have the power to change those things to suit us. And we should be living as people. People with brain to think for themselves and mend their ways. If it's not good, change it. If it's good, improve on it. That's how it's supposed to be. So, wherever you are, as usual, keep having fun. Sharing, seeking and spreading knowledge is very important, especially the knowledge of yourself. If you have knowledge, no one will control you as slaves. You will determine what to do, and you do it without fear, without faint, and without favor. Peace.